let's draw the figure. Two lighthouses are located on a north-south line. So this is my north-south line. From the lighthouse P, the bearing of a ship 4,000 meters away is 129 degrees 43 minutes. So from this lighthouse, the ship is 129 degrees and 43 minutes due north. So this angle can be labeled as 129 degrees 43 minutes. From the lighthouse Q, the bearing of a ship is 39 degrees 43 minutes. Let's say my point Q is somewhere here on a north-south line. This is a bearing problem using method 1. So from this lighthouse Q, 39 degrees 43 minutes due north will be from here. So let's say that angle is this angle from here to here. So I will label this angle 39 degrees 43 minutes. Again, the location of the ship is here, and this is lighthouse P, and this one is lighthouse Q. The distance from lighthouse P to the ship is 4,000 meters. The question is asking, find the distance between the lighthouses. So this is our question mark. Our goal is to find this length. In order to do that, we may have to find this length, we may have to find this angle and this angle. So total 4 items. Okay, so let's talk about this angle first. Notice this angle is a linear angle, 180 degrees. To find the measurement of this angle, angle QPS, we subtract 129 degrees 43 minutes from 180 degrees. Draw the figure. Then next step, measure angle QPS equals 180 degrees minus 129 degrees 43 minutes. Now let's subtract this. 180 degrees, take away 129 degrees 43 minutes. Gonna borrow from here, we get 179 degrees and 1 degrees here, that's equals 60 minutes. So we get 179 60 minute minus 129 43 minute. To subtract, we'll borrow 1 from here, that becomes 10, 7 and 1, 9 minus 9 0, 7 minus 2 5, 1 minus 1 0. So measure angle QPS, which is equal to 50 degrees 17 minutes. So we're done with that part. So now I will erase this and I will write this angle as 50 degrees 17 minutes. Now the next step I would like to find is this particular angle. If we have measurements of two interior angles of a triangle, we can very easily find the third angle. In a triangle PSQ, measure angle P plus measure angle Q plus measure angle S equals 180 degrees. This is an important statement from geometry that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equals 180 degrees. Let's plug in. So measure angle P 50 degrees 17 minutes, measure angle Q 39 degrees 43 minutes, and we're looking for measure angle S. We can combine the like terms here. 17 minutes plus 43 minutes, 60 minutes. Then 50 degrees plus 39 degrees, 89 degrees. But we know that 60 minutes equals 1 degree. So we add that up here. So we get 89 degrees plus another 1 degrees, we get 90 degrees. Thus 90 degrees plus measure angle S equals 180 degrees. So measure angle S equals 180 degrees minus 90 degrees, which is equal to 90 degrees. Now I would like to label this particular angle as 90 degrees. Now let's look at the question again. The question says find the distance between two lighthouses. That means we're looking for this distance. Do not forget this length is 4,000 meters. So now do we really need to find the length of this side to find this length? The answer is no, because now we proved that this is a right angle triangle. So we'll use that concept and we will use this length to find this length, which is a hypotenuse. So we will say in a triangle PSQ, measure angle S equals 90 degrees. Now we can use sine function, cosine function to find the hypotenuse. We can either use the sine function or cosine function to find this hypotenuse. Why? Because sine and cosine function involves hypotenuse. Then if I use this particular angle, this would be my opposite side. So I can say this is my opposite and this is my hypotenuse. If I use this orange angle, I will say sine 39 degrees and 43 minutes. Why? Because I wanted to use opposite side because that is given as 4,000 meters. Sine 39 degrees 43 minutes equals opposite over hypotenuse, which is equal to 4,000 meters over hypotenuse. And we will change this degrees and minutes into decimal degrees by doing this process. 39 degrees 43 minutes, to change into decimal degrees, we use the plus sign in the middle. Then we will divide this by 60 to change the minutes into degrees. Why? Because 1 equals 1 over 68th of a degree. 39 degrees plus 43 over 60 is 0.7166666 and 7 degrees. When we add them up, we get 39.716666667 degree. And then we have to apply sine function on it. So when we find sine of 39.716666667 degrees, our answer will be 0.6389915998. So let's plug that value into our formula. So we get 0.6389915998. Make sure to place 1 underneath to see that fraction. Now to find the hypotenuse, we will cross multiply. So we get hypotenuse times 0.6389915998 equals 4,000 meters. We'll divide both sides by this particular value. So my hypotenuse will be equal to 4,000 meters divided by, and that value will be meters. So the length PQ, which is the distance between two lighthouses, will be 6,260 meters. So we can say that this one is the distance between the two lighthouses. Now, one more observation. Someone says that, no, I do not want to use this angle. I wanted to use this particular angle. If you do that, then you cannot use sine because opposite side is here and it's not given. So your only choice is to use this side, and which is adjacent to this angle. So if you decided to use this particular angle, then this becomes your adjacent side and this is still your hypotenuse. So now we have to apply cosine on this angle. So let's verify and take a look. So we can also use cosine. 50 degrees 17 minutes equals adjacent over hypotenuse, which is equal to 4,000 meters over hypotenuse. And now we'll change this degrees and minutes into decimal degrees. Let's check it out. 50 degrees plus 17 minutes. We know that 1 minute equals 1 over 60th of a degree. So we can write this as 50 degrees plus 17 over 60 degrees. Simplified, 50 degrees, 0.28333. Add them up, degrees. Now we will apply cosine on it. Cosine 50.283333 degrees will be exactly same as this particular value. Why? Because these two are cofunctions. When you add them up, the total will be 90 degrees. So now this value is exactly same as this. Again, you cross multiply, writing 1 underneath the fraction, and then cross multiply. You get exact same steps, and then you solve for it, and you get 6,260 meters, which is the distance between these two lighthouses. Hope this will help you.